Hello, my angels, my loves. Thank you for joining me this morning on Guided Leap of Faith. Thank you for tuning into my channel. Thank you for those who have subscribed. Thank you for those who are watching and maybe thinking about subscribing. I wanted to say before we do get started into the reading today that, the craziest thing, like I have these two chains that I wear. And I just keep them on. I never take them off, unless I have to for something. But like they never tangle. But this morning they were so tangled. Like I really had to put a lot of time into untangling that. So, I was like, okay, so why? This never happens. Like, why is this tangling up? And then so I really like kind of just like ping to me. I feel like the person that you walked away from, or the person that's on your mind who you think about, often collectively as a collective, I think that they're realizing that they are they have really like created a mess, like they've tangled things up between you. But not only that, but they feel like they're tied to a situation, and it's going to take a little time for them to work it out and get out of that, because of what they've allowed themselves to get into, whether it's mental entanglement or responsibilities or just choices, partnerships or contracts that they've allowed themselves to get into. Like it's going to take a minute to free themselves of that, okay? And I feel like this is something that has accumulated over time. Like maybe they gave their power, or they lived in like their own thoughts, deceptive thoughts and under illusions for such a long time. And like now they're trying to find their way out of it. They're trying to get themselves out of the mess that they created for themselves. Okay, so that's how I'm taking that this morning. Yeah, that's what I really feel. Okay. So again, I hope everyone's having a good day. We'll get into the reading. We're gonna look at the past events that are impacting your current situation. We're gonna look at the present, like what are the current events encircling and influence the situation now. The hidden influences, the unseen, the problems and conflicts that's going on in the background that you don't know about. We're going to look at the attitude about the situation, and we're going to look at the influence that others have, what should be the course of action, and then finally the final outcome. Okay? Alright, so before we get started, dear God, I call on you to use my body as a tool to help the collective on their healing journey. If there is a message for a certain individual, may you guide them to my channel so that they may receive that message. And may my spirit guides and my good archangel protect me from any harm and negative influences directed my way. Okay. Alright, spirit guides. Let's get into it. Happy birthday to my Cancerians, and we know that we are now in the Mercury retrograde, so be careful of people popping up from the past. Be careful even your mindset of you thinking about people from the past and wanting to reach out to them. Okay, that works both ways. All right, what happened in the past for my collective that led to sideways, broken heart? Yeah, somebody was healing from a broken heart. Like in the past, I believe that you met someone, you came into someone's life who was coming out of a situation. You may have been coming out of a situation, and the both of you were in the process of mending your heart, but you weren't really healed when this person came into your life, okay? So you weren't able to really fully give 100% of yourself. We had to be honest, and they weren't willing to really give 100% to being into a commitment. Like maybe they enjoyed the friendship, they enjoyed the moment, they enjoyed the time, the conversations, and they may even got wrapped up and caught up in those moments till they felt like, yeah, this is love, but then they may have second guessed. Is this love? Is this a rebound? Is this lust and I think it's love? And maybe they overthought a situation, okay? But this is somebody that was definitely working on healing a heartbreak. Something that they felt that they were maybe betrayed in, like maybe someone cheated on them, lied to them, deceived them in some way. This person was dealing with some darkness and some emptiness, and they were grieving, okay? And you happen to come into their life as they were grieving, and I believe they happen to come into yours as you were grieving a prior relationship. Okay, so neither one of you really had peace of mind at that time, and I think that there may have been a trauma bond between you two as well, because you both were going through something at the same time. Okay, and this is a 9, so this does talk about soul searching, introspection, and solitude. The number 9, because it represents the hermit. So I think that you both were doing some soul searching at that time, and you both were doing some introspection, and that's why maybe it didn't get off, the way it should have, because even though you guys could have been a source of healing for each other, I believe that one was really overthinking the situation and not seeing it as, an opportunity for you guys to come in, maybe like a twin flame. And yeah, and so in the present, we do have the storm warning here. So in the present, like this person that was still dealing with that healing, they could have gone back to a situation. We will clarify these cards later, but there's something that's going to come through. This is like spirit way of letting you know, like the foundation that they built, if they built a foundation somewhere else, is going to be destroyed. This person who could have overthought, the one that you were thinking about, that could have overthought 606, the past, and that created the separation between you two, like they could have gone back to a past situation, okay? But they needed to really just get their life together. It was time for them to transform. It was time for them to elevate. And because they didn't do that, and they mishandled you and mistreated you in some ways, what I feel like there's going to be an upheaval that's going to come for them. Because the cycle has ended. This is a 10, so they've completed a cycle. It's time for them to move on, and it's destiny, okay? And something's going to come through and break up that foundation. It could shake them up, like something they're definitely not expecting to come, okay? And also with this 10 being, and this being current in the cycle, you might find out some things that might actually rock your world a little bit, especially with this being Mercury retrograde, that might shake up your emotions that you might need to heal from, that you haven't completely put closure to in the past as well. So some secrets might be exposed, 707 when I say that, okay? What's the hidden well, thank you. Oh, gosh, 3. Okay, so what's going on in the background that you don't know about? We had 3 cards to come out. The Sun. So definitely they see you as happiness. They see you as abundant. They see you full of joy. They see that you experiencing some material happiness, some vitality about you, okay? Like you've taken your power back, you've strengthened, you've healed, you've elevated your life from when their last run-in with you or their last contact with you, okay? And they see this, so they're watching you some type of way, and I will verify that. So they may be watching you on social media. If you have a platform or just have social media pages, they're watching you for the pictures that you post, okay? They could have someone that knows you, or they could actually be circling your block or seeing you some type of way. But they do see you being abundant. They do see you as happiness, and they do see you as, playing that role in their life. They do see you as being a nurturing, caring, loving, abundant, fertile person even in their life. And this is somebody who could possibly want to have a child with you, okay? Yeah, but they're dealing with some inner conflicts, and they're actually having some external conflicts in their life as well, but definitely some inner conflicts about, are they enough? They're dealing with their karma, because 26 is an 8. So they're dealing with some karma for the way that they treated you. They're dealing with the worry, the anxiety, the fear of losing you, not being in communication with you. Can they come back? Have you moved on? Are you seeing someone else? What you're doing? Okay, because they do see you happy and they think that somebody else is the happiness. They're also dealing with their inner conflict, external conflict with situations. But again, remember I told you, right before that, we had the 10, the storm warning. So they're probably getting into it with family, friends. They're probably having some external conflict and arguments with the person that they dealt over you, okay? The third party chose over you. And I believe that they're strategically trying to find a way to come back into your life, because you're not communicating with them, okay? You have your guard up, like you pulled your energy back. And could be somebody too that's doing some research. They could be doing some research on soulmates, twin flames. This could also be someone who's journaling their thoughts, who feel like you're holding back messages because there's the key, and they feel like you're holding back things. I also feel like this person is trying to keep secrets and hold things back as well, things that they're not sure if you know about. This is somebody that could be reading their Bible, getting some spiritual teaching. They could be seeing mediumship to correspond with those that are passed on, as well as someone who reads tarot. They could be watching tarot readings online or getting a tarot reading read. Okay, this is somebody with the map being in here. This is somebody that's trying to find their way back to you. Okay, they're trying to get on the path that leads them to where they need to go. They know that they chose the wrong direction, and they're trying to find the right direction to go to that's going to lead them to you. We do have a quarter moon in there, so this could be something you might hear from them on the next quarter moon. We do have a little music sign up there, so this is somebody who could telepathically be sending you music. Okay, definitely with the compass in here, they've chosen the wrong direction, and they want to make the right choice. They're trying to find the right path to lead to you. They want to get on the right path in life. Okay, yeah, we do have the compass. Yeah, look, we have the binocular up there. So this is definitely somebody's watching you. And then the money sign and the scroll. They want to write a letter to you. Okay, they might send you an email, a text message, or write to you in some type of way. We do have the money, so this is somebody that was trying to, and with this being a key up here, someone who was trying to secure their finances. Okay, they're trying to secure their finances in order to come back to you. Maybe they didn't feel like they had enough money for you. Maybe they see you as being abundant, or also, you know, this person could be trying to come into you for you to be sharing of your finances with them. Okay, so what's the attitude about the situation that's going on? Yeah, so it's this time. They're resting. You need to take this time to rest and meditate, to rejuvenate from everything that you've gone through. This is a 19, again, another sun, because 19 does represent the sun in the tarot. So this, again, like, the attitude is that you're happy, you have vitality, you have material success, you're successful in what it is that you're doing out here. You're successful because you took the time to go in and meditate. You took the time to rejuvenate yourself, to rest your mind, tune in, get your chakras in alignment. Okay, listen to your spirit guides, get that inner wisdom, think smart, you know, not just plan and dream, but actually be creative in how you're going to accomplish that and what you're going to do to make that happen. And I think that a lot of you right now are working on really making that happen for yourselves. Okay, but you definitely let your spirit team guide you in the direction that you're going into. You've healed. You're breathing. You're doing breathing exercises. You're meditating. You're taking a deep breath. You're not being reactive when things happen, but you're just embodying inner peace. And you're taking a minute, like you're taking that 6-second rule. Something happens, take 6 seconds, breathe out the negativity, breathe in the positivity. Breathe out the negativity, breathe in the positivity. And you're doing like that 6 seconds, and before you react, so you don't have that quick reaction to what's going on. Okay, so you're really and this is somebody who's doing some introspection as well. At least they're trying to work on that. All right, so what's the influence of the others close to you? Yeah, okay, 2 came out. So with the others that are close to you feel about the situation is they feel like you're walking in your path. They feel like you have elevated. They see a change in you. They see you listening to your intuition. They see that you're making better choices, positive choices, and you're creating a journey for yourself and accomplishing your goals. They see that there's been a change in you, because 32 does talk about 5. So they see that, you know, you're following your spiritual guidance, and you've made a change. Like, you're no longer dealing with conflict, but you've overcome some challenges. Okay, and you're being victorious. You're being victorious. They see that this other person, and that's what's going on with you, but they see that this other person is like, they're trying to move away from the community and enter into the door of spirit to go on a higher level. They're trying to make some changes with them, you know. I also feel like with you, to go back to you, I feel like you're surrounding yourself with more people that's on your vibration. Like, you're being successful, like your angels are around you. You have people that are spiritually guided to you to help you in some type of way. So if you think about like your current situation, your present situation, and where you are, like think about the people that are around you. You know, are these people that are giving you positivity, that's helping you to be successful in some type of way, like chipping in, helping out, helping you to build your success, helping you, whether that's career, business, or love. You might be having introductions. You might be introduced to somebody that spirit is leading to you through someone, a feminine. You might be surrounded by more feminine right now, more upbeat, religious, spiritual feminine that are giving you good advice, that are helping you, directing you, that are just even sending you love, giving you love, supporting you. Okay, they're going to help you to be abundant. You definitely have angels around you right now, and a lot of females that are relevant to your life in some type of way. Whether they just give you spiritual advice, whether they just give you uplifted, positive advice, maybe they just give you things to think about. If they're like a mental support for you, emotional or physical support to you, they're guiding you, directing you, and they're helping you to be successful. Okay, and these are people that spirit has put into your life to help you along your healing journey. All right, what should the next course of action be? All right, so next course of action, we do have a pair out here. We have a woman holding a heart, a man holding a heart, and then the sixth chakra, Archangel Metatron. Okay, so here the woman have the heart. Okay, she's up 44. That's a master number, so there's double on, you know, on the fact of leadership, planning, respect, authority figure. And then we do have the 45, the man holding the heart, which is going to bring down to a 9, which is going to talk more about somebody that's done the soul searching, someone who's had some introspection, someone who's found themselves, somebody who's now ready to give their heart to you, someone who's been through some things in the past, some past hurt and trauma, but they've healed from that, somebody who was closed off to love that now wants to get their love, and someone who sees you as loving, a loving individual, someone who sees you as a spiritual individual as well, someone who's nurturing, caring, loving, abundant, somebody who's ready to, who wears their heart on the sleeve. So they see you as also being intuitive, okay? But this is a pair, so this is a soulmate for you, someone that's being an equal match to you, so somebody who's not coming in to hurt you, deceive you, or lie to you, manipulate you. And this is someone that, again, a woman could introduce you to, someone, a spirit guide might introduce you to. So you might be at a gathering, a social event, or a celebration of some type, and it could be someone that invites you, or somebody within that community of yours, or wherever you're, you know, spending time or being with, that might introduce you to your high-level soulmate, your match, your equal partner. Okay, and this has to do with you now using your sixth chakra, which is your third eye, listening to your intuition, using your vision, being clairvoyant, listening to the spirit guides. Okay, and with this being Archangel Metatron, Metatron is the angel of life. So Metatron is a good person to talk to, or he helps with like learning disorders as well as childhood issues. Okay, but and most important, like he gives you clarity and support you in reaching your full potential. So he carries a great healing power inside of guiding your vision and your spiritual journey. He helps you along spiritual journey and giving you the vision, helping you with downloads, okay? But he also helps with dealing with past traumas and childhood issues and learning disorders. So if you are dealing with that, or your person's dealing with that, he's showing up in this because he's giving both of you actually the vision. He's giving you both the vision to lead you to one another. So he's intuitively speaking to the person that's coming your way, and as well as spirit giving you the vision, the clairvoyance to know your partner when your partner come. Okay, so you don't have to be afraid of the heart. We do have a lot of fours out here, so it's going to be a lot of stability, emotional stability as well as physical stability within this relationship. Okay, there's going to be a lot of respect, a lot of celebrating, a lot of planning. Both of you guys are leaders, so you're really going to be successful in whatever it is that you set out to do. All right, and what's the final outcome? The final outcome of the reading for today. So we have 3 more. Okay. So yeah, so someone, the person in your past sees you. They saw you as an empress in their life with this 3. They saw you as being nurturing, fertile. They saw you as being abundant. But this is someone who, and they're going to see you moving on, okay? And they're going to be sad about this. But this is somebody that was supposed to take this route with you, that was supposed to go to the greener grass, but allowed themselves to be held back by the fence, okay? So they allowed their past thoughts, emotions, past hurt, failures, relationships, and past traumas, childhood traumas, abandonment, fears. They allowed something from the past to hold them back from taking that road with you. But they're watching you move on to a higher level without them, okay? This is somebody that saw you as a love of their life, still see you as a love of life. They recognize your beauty, you know, an angel of love. They do wish that they can share in this love story with you. They do want to give their heart to you, but they're still holding themselves back in fear. So they may come in and talk to you. They are sad about the fact that you're moving on. You're moving on without them. They feel like you're giving your heart to someone else. Okay, they do see you as compassionate and affectionate. But they longing for you, okay? They long for you. They wish that they can have you back, okay? But you're definitely going to give your heart away to this new person that come into your high level soulmate. You are ready to love. You're ready to have that sharing, giving love. And you're going to have that. And it's going to be with your partner. Someone who could be opposite of you. Okay, this is 22, which brings us on to a 4 again. So many 4s out here. So much emotional stability is coming your way. So much physical stability. So much give and take. This is somebody that's going to be your equal. Okay, and that's what's going to be the final outcome. You are going to go to greener pastures. You are going to have love with someone who could be opposite of you. Like you guys could be like night and day. But this person is really going to balance you out in a lot of ways. Okay, so let's do some clarification. Smooth my crystal. Shuffle these. We're going to clarify the healing heart, the broken heart. Someone who's, where I feel like in the past, that you both had gone through a situation, was in the process of healing yourselves. Okay, Spirit guys, tell me something on the broken heart coming out crossing. Okay. Yeah, so with that, we do have the Two of Pentacles in reverse. So with the Two of Pentacles in reverse, Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, this was somebody, both of you, if not just them, was imbalanced. You know, they were overwhelmed with a lot of things. They had the inability to prioritize, and they like focus. Okay, this person could have actually been dealing with some financial instability as well, and they were probably, because they were coming out of a situation, maybe they moved out of the home that they were in when maybe they were coming out of separation. They moved out, but yet they still had to, maybe they were married to someone and still felt like they had to find somewhere to live, pay for a place to stay, but also give money back to the home front, because maybe they had a wife and kids, or a husband and kids back, or however. Or some person decided to go out and maybe they had commingled funds, but when they left the situation, they had to begin to stand on their own and do for themselves. Okay, so there was somebody that was doing some financial instability and also just overwhelmed with emotions, because they were trying to heal, but yet you came into their life and they were trying to have the feelings of you and that at the same time, and they just got caught up in their head with everything. But they were delayed, like building with you, delayed celebrating with you. Okay, this person, somebody who had an unstable home life, you know, rather from childhood or what they were coming out of. They were just unstable. Okay, and they had disharmony in their life. Yeah, this is somebody who definitely saw you as a gift from God, a star. So they knew, okay, that you are a gift to them. You're an air sign. Not Virgo, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But they like faith. They like faith that the relationship can grow with you. And it's because they were dealing with, you know, so much disharmony and a dysfunctional home life. They weren't able to really see things positively, okay, because what they were dealing with, they were probably dealing with some trust issues, because maybe they just got hurt in a situation, maybe someone cheated on them, maybe they found out something, maybe somebody had a kid, they found out it wasn't theirs, whatever was going on, they just didn't trust and love. Okay, so they weren't open to giving their heart out, because their heart had just been broken, and they were healing from their heart being broken. Give me storm warning. Thank you. Yeah, this person is determined. We have the Nine of Wands. So you have overcome some challenges. You put a lot of things behind you. Okay, you've been through a lot. They've been through a lot, but you've come out on the other side. I feel like they're still dealing with their stuff and they're trying to come out. So you've had the courage and strength to put the things that you've gone through behind you. You were determined to make it through and not to let it, not to allow it to keep you down, and you persevered. Okay, give me some warning for the thing on the person's mind. Yeah, they want to come in. They want to come in like the Knight of Swords. They want to come rushing into you. Okay, to talk to you in some type of way because it's an air sign again. So I feel like this person wants to come ahead. They want to say something to you. They want to speak their mind to you. And they're trying to get the courage to come in. So maybe after the storm comes through and break up that foundation and they finish going through, paying back their karma or allowing things to come to a close in their life, after that has gone on, that they're going to come to you and say something to you, speak their mind to you. They're going to let the courage to come in and say something. But first, they've got to get untangled out of this mess that they put themselves in. Yeah, they do love you. I feel like you still do love this person. Okay, and they want to come into partnership. They want to have reach a level where you guys can have mutual understanding and mutual respect for one another. Okay, they want to balance the situation out with you. They are very attracted to you, and I still feel like you have some type of attraction to them, even with everything that you know you've gone through with them. This is an earth sign. Like you have invested into that relationship. They do have a long-term vision of being with you. They do see, they want to invest in you for their long term. They want marriage with you because 7 does talk about marriage as well. So they do see you as somebody that they can marry, they can be with, and they can have a life with. Okay. They do know that they invested somewhere else. It didn't work out for them, and now they want to come in and invest towards you. Give me hostilities, please. Yeah, this person definitely on hostilities. We have this 7 of Wands verifying hostilities. This person is going through a lot. They're being defensive right now, but they're trying to get the courage to go through it. Like, they let their beliefs and they let other people get in the way, get in their heads to convince them to not come towards you, maybe to go back and work out situation. They try to put you in competition. But now, like, they've made up their mind, like, they want to come towards you. And somebody or some people don't want that to happen. And they're trying to defend their relationship. They're trying to defend their decision, okay? Yeah, because they made up their mind that you're the person they want to be with. They don't want to be in this situation anymore. Okay, and they're making a decision to come towards you to work on that relationship. And this could be somebody who lives at a distance from you, across the country, across the world, or just over water somewhere. Maybe they have to cross a bridge to get to you, or maybe they live by water. But this is somebody who lives at a distance. And they're wanting to get you back. They're ready to put the past behind them. They want to progress forward with you. They're planning how they can make this happen. This could be someone also wants to take you on a trip, maybe pay for you. They want to pick a flight in to come see you, pay for a flight for you to come and see them. But they're definitely going to go through a tower moment, okay? They're going through a tower moment. There's going to be some chaos and sudden change that's going to go on with them, to lead them back to you, because they want to manifest you. They want to manifest you back in their life, okay? And they're trying to get the confidence to do so. Give me door to spirit. Yeah, you're starting a new beginning. Like I said, on this door to spirit, where you're walking into, a spirit guides are leading you right now to your future. You're listening to your intuition. They're trying to guide your path to go on. It's definitely going to be a great opportunity for you, because you do have the Ace of Pentacles out here. So even though you've taken like a long journey, the door where you're going into is going to offer financial opportunity for you. It's going to be a lot of abundance, a lot of new beginnings, prosperity for you. Give me community, please, spirit guides. What's with community? 2. Yeah. Options. There are a lot of options. You have a lot of options available to you. Okay. A lot of options that it's going to be passionate new beginnings. Again, options of people like that want to be with you. They want to date you. It could be marriage in there for you. I do see marriage in there for you. It's coming up with this man in the heart. But you just have to have the courage and the passion to go towards your goals. Okay. There's going to be a lot of growth. You have water and earth out here. A lot of water and earth. So that's Virgo, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and that's also Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Okay. Give me woman holding the heart. I know that's you. I really don't need to clarify that. Yeah, see, you're going to have victorious and success. You're going to be recognized for something that you're doing. You're inspiring others, okay? And that could be what's drawing in, because you're doing so much and you're victorious at what you're doing and you're inspiring others in their healing or whatever it is that they're doing. You're shining bright. Your aura is shining bright. Your light is shining, and you're drawing in this man holding the heart. And someone's coming in to offer you their heart, to offer you their cup, okay? They want to maybe offer you, if it's career, create a project. But there's a Knight of Cups coming in, and they're steadily coming in for you. And there's going to be somebody that's going to be emotional with you. They're going to tell you how they feel, how much they like you, being spiritually guided to you. They're going to protect you. They're going to protect your relationship. They're going to protect your love, okay? And it's going to be balance in that relationship. Give me angel of love, please. Yeah. You've come out of hermit stage. So you're ready. Like, you stood at the gate waiting for your new beginning, but I came out crossing. So you might still be a little bit withdrawing. You still might be going into, you know, introspection and a little bit, and listening to intuition but not acting on it yet. Okay, but give me something else. Thank you. Yeah. You're ready. You're ready for a new beginning. You're ready for a new beginning. You're ready to have spontaneity. You're optimistic about your new beginning. You know, you're willing to take risks now. Okay? Risk now to find that love in your life. You're ready to take a new risk in love. Yeah, because a cycle for you has ended. Thank you, spirits. A cycle for you has ended, and you've completed a cycle, and now you're moving towards integration and wholeness within a new relationship. Okay? So let's get a message from your angels on this. This was a good reading. It lets me know that you've been through a lot. You've healed a broken heart from a previous relationship. You know, someone does want to manifest you back into their life, but after you've completed this, you listen to your intuition, you're moving forward, you have new love coming in, new money coming in for you, and you're ready to just let that chapter of your previous life come to a close and enter into a new beginning with a higher level soulmate. Somebody's going to be a great partner to you. Okay, so let's see what the angels have to say about it. Don't stop. Definitely. Don't stop doing what you're doing, because there's so much progress coming for you. There's so many new beginnings coming for you. So much love coming for you. Okay, so don't stop. Don't stop healing. Don't stop inspiring others. Whatever it is that you're doing out there, you know, you are manifesting. You are following. You're on the right path. You are following your hopes, your dreams. Okay, so just don't stop. That's my reading for you for this morning. Thank you for allowing me to be part of your healing journey. Leave me if this resonates with you, leave me a comment, like, share, hit the notification bell to alert you to my new readings, and just thank you.